welcome back to the house. It's been a little while since I did a video. The upstairs is pretty much done. I'll show you that in another video. But we've now moved downstairs into the living rooms. Obviously, fireplace, as you've already seen, is done. Still not ready to show you that finish. I think I'm sort of get most of this room done. Probably get it to point just before the floor, and then I'll show you all the log burner and everything. So yeah, got the living room pretty much cleared out. Just some bits and whatever. And the first job we're gonna make a start on is investigating what's going on with this cracking, because I don't know if you can see, but that's quite a bad crack. It is compared to any of the other cracks. I mean, there's some sort of here with plasterboard. This, I think I've already shown you this. Bit of crack in there. That's like a bit bigger than a hairline crack, but it's not as major as that. And then same over here. A little bit of cracking, but it's not major. I think that is actually just to do with how they've plastered it, because it's the concrete lintel, and I think it's just how they've plastered it. And obviously whatever settlement and whatever. That's the reason that's cracked. It's just this. There's something more going on than just a bit of settlement. If I could get my hammer, I've already had a tap, but I'll show you. It sounds different. So see, this is obviously solid. That's hollow. And then same here, it's not, well, no, this is bad. Hollow, and back to solid. Now, it's nothing to do with the radiator, the old radiator that was there. I think something's going on with the block work behind it. There's no cracking on the outside brickwork though, so it is a bit of a mystery at this minute, but we're going to find out. So my plan is I'm going to chisel off and plaster to about here on this side, to about here on this side. Take all that plaster off, back to block work, and see exactly what's going on. I'm going to sort of hazard a guess at the minute that the blockwork's cracked, and that's why that's moved like it has. But yeah, we'll see. So I'll get on with that. Right, I took all the plaster off, and as I thought, cracked blockwork. So it's cracked on the join, which, you know, if brickwork or blockwork is going to crack, you want it to crack on the join, and then it's just gone straight down here, through the block, and then through the joint below. So what that usually means is, because buildings, they naturally move, they expand, they contract. Obviously nowadays things are put in place to sort of allow for that to, you know, withstand it and whatever. But when this house was built, probably the knowledge of that wasn't the best, or it just wasn't practice to put things in and whatever to accompany that sort of stuff. But this is a telltale sign that the block is weaker than your mortar, which is a big no-no. Your mortar should always be weaker to allow, so if there is any cracking, it'll follow the joint. But in this case, because the blocks are weaker, it's just found its sort of easiest path down. So that's the reason the block's cracked. Why it's cracked in the first place is still a mystery, and there might be something going on below. I can't actually really investigate that without taking the floor up, and that's not going to happen. So yeah, and then over here where it cracked, I just think it's probably just that little bit of block there that was loose. I mean, it could be something to do with this massive gap here between the window board and the blockwork, which has just been filled with I think it might be cement, I'm not sure. Either that or the hard wall bonding, whatever it's called. So yeah. Now, how am I going to fix this? I'm still going to have to think about it, but I'm thinking just take this block out, so drill this block out, replace it, and probably put some what we call brick tor. It's like a mesh just in here, just to sort of reinforce it slightly. I'm not going to go to the extreme of putting resilient bars in with resin. It's not really holding anything up. I just don't want it to crack again, and obviously show up on the plaster, because there's no radiator going to sit here. So the radiator was hiding it before. That's why it wasn't seen till we took the radiator off. I can't remember. I think it might have actually been wallpapered as well. It's been a while, so I can't remember. But yeah, it's not major. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll have a think about it. Also, I'll get back to you. But I think that's probably going to be the easiest and quickest fix, and should do a good job. And I mean, and in the grand sort of scale and long term, this will probably get changed anyway, because if we do extend on the back, this will actually get opened up into the extension, so all that'll go. It's just sort of a preventative thing, so it doesn't crack while, or should I say, it doesn't crack in the meantime, because I don't want to decorate this whole room and then cracks start showing again. I want to try and get rid of all the cracking now. So yeah, I'll think about it, and then I'll get back to you with what I'm going to do. Right, I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the crack block out, as I said, put in a new one, and put in some of this reinforcing mesh, brick toe, whatever you want to call it, from about there across, and same at the bottom, and then that should stop any future cracking. There we go. All ready for plaster. There we go. All plastered and ready for painting. And hopefully it should never crack again. Still unsure as to why it cracked. Maybe it's just, I don't know, a one-off thing. I guess, I don't know, these things can happen. But hopefully all that has fixed it now, and it never happens again. So let this dry out. Be ready for painting.